Alright, so I'm in a 2006 Honda Odyssey. I was having some trouble with the radio and DVD system. The radio started holding on to the CDs, it would not eject them, and a lot of grinding noise going on there. The DVD player initially, so let me give you a little backstory on this. My wife was driving the van and she said that the power door on the driver's side jammed, and after it jammed, the radio and the DVD player quit working, and her keyless entry quit working. So I have replaced that power door roller bracket, and there's various videos on that online. There's some really good ones, but I really didn't find anything on what could be the problem here. So what I did a lot of little different tests and things, and so what you get when you load a DVD is a error F2 from the overhead video monitor. And so what I've just decided to do, once I got everything back with the power on and the anti-theft system and things, the code entered and things where they would start working again with power anyway, but they didn't play the DVDs or the CDs. I pulled the CD player out and got the serial number off of it, or part number, and then I also pulled the DVD player out and got the part number off it. So the importance of that is that I guess it depends on where these vans were manufactured or whatnot, or what vat of electronics were available at the time, but they have specific part numbers and they vary. So if you get a radio that does not have the same serial number or part number, it will not work in your system. There's another way to do this, but apparently it has something to do with the VIN number, and I think it's the 8th digit. So in other words, if the 8th digit of your VIN number is 6, you need to find a radio from a van that has the same 8th number of their VIN as being a 6. So I'll just show you once I pull these two components right on top of them. It shows you what exactly their part number is, and I'll point that out to you once we get into that. Alright, so I'm gonna put this on pause and I'll come back. Alright guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is to get this radio out, you have to take this panel off. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do here is just, I don't think this is really necessary, but I'm going to open this little compartment. Then go over to the little glove box above this one. And what you want to do is, you can do this by hand or you can get a little pry tool, which I have a little pry tool here, and just kind of get in behind that, if you can see that. Take your time, don't force anything too much. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to keep working this until it pops, hopefully not cracking anything. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to hold the camera. There we go, it popped. Alright. Can you see that now? Like where it's just kind of, it's loose there. And it's loose along the bottom here. Alright, so you just want to continue to work along the bottom now. Just kind of popping it on up. And they make plastic versions of these pry tools, which are a little nicer on your parts. So I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand and do this with my left hand, and I am not left-handed. I'm going to switch over here. Let's see if I can put this here, maybe. I can have two hands to do this. So, yeah. Alright, so now we got to get out over the gear stick here. Alright, just kind of work that out. There's a couple of plugs in the back here. Alright, so these plugs can only go with their corresponding socket, so you don't have to worry a whole lot about mixing them up. I'm trying to get you a better angle here. Alright, so see this green one here? How you get that out is you press this green tab here, press it in and pull. Alright, press in, pull out. Okay. Same thing at the bottom down here. You can see this. These are the air conditioning controls, I believe. Yeah, different ones. So it has the same little, well, smaller type plug. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get you. All right, see that one? And then there, the little spot you push down on's up underneath there. So you push that down. All right. We're just gonna set that over to the side. All right, now there is a screw. Let me back up just a little bit. All right, so there's one screw here in the bottom of the radio. There's one screw here, and then you're not gonna be able to see this screw, I don't think. Let's see if I can get up in there. All right. Right back in here, which is about center of the radio. So there's a hole that goes way back up in there. You're gonna need a pretty long screwdriver or a socket set that you can put a security bit in and reach up in there to get that. It's a Phillips as well. So we're gonna remove those three. I don't think you can see that because the sun. Well, maybe you can see that. I can get you just a little bit better picture. All right, there it is. Can you see that? It's way back in the back there. All right, and those three come out, and then we have a couple of wiring harnesses that we'll have to take loose. All right, gonna put you on pause and work on these screws here. Okay, so to finish, I've got that screw loose that's up in there. So to get the radio out, you're going to have to cut the car on and hold the brake and put this down either in neutral or drive or one or two, just to give yourself some room to get the radio up over the top of this. All right, so we're going to do that. Now that it's there, you can put it back in park and cut the radio back off, cut the car back off, excuse me. And then Let's see if I can bring you with me here. Come up over the top here. Got several brackets. Now again, all of these fit in just one place. Even the green ones, they're all different sizes and you can't put them in the wrong spot. Alright, so we're just going to start unplugging these. This has got a little bitty, if you can see that. Well, try to get you a better angle here. Alright, you guys, I might need two hands to do this. Let's see. There we go. There's one. And if you'll look, it's got a little plug. See that underneath it? So it's in here like this. You have to reach under it and press that little plug. Alright, same thing over here. The plug, the little tabs underneath it. Alright, I'll have to pause you guys for a second and use both hands. Alright, so I've got the radio loose. We're going to go back through a couple of things. I had to use two hands and couldn't get a good angle with this tripod that I've got this camera on, and I couldn't hold it either. So first, what I was talking about with the serial number on the radio. So you've got the radio, if you flip it up. Right on top, you've got a sticker there. Let's see if it'll focus. Hang on just a minute. Alright. So, the model number 39100-SHJ-A300. That is what you're looking for when you're searching online for a replacement radio. You need one that matches that, or either the serial number thing, but you'll have to do some research on that. I didn't use it. Alright, so we're going to move this aside. We're going to go back to the brackets here. I just want to show them to you if you're not familiar with these kind of things. So on the underneath side, it's got a tab. This is plugged into the radio, and the tab will be underneath it, and if you can see when I press it how it moves that piece right there in the middle, that clears it from the latch that's made into the radio bracket. So each one of these has something similar. So this one is right, let's see, yeah, right here. So you would press that down and pull at the same time. Same thing with this, you would press this down and pull at the same time. This one's on the side there. You press that and pull at the same time. Alright, so what you're looking for to get them out is just the little tabs. Just the little tabs that are, you can feel them move when you press on them. And it just clears a little latch. Alright, so let me put this on pause. I'm going to bring the other radio back up that I got off of eBay from a junkyard, and we're going to plug it in and hope that it plays CDs. Alright. Alright, so this is the radio I got offline. I'm pretty sure it was probably from a junkyard, especially with all the writing all over the top of it. As you can see, the model number 39100 SHJ A300. One thing I failed to mention earlier is you want to make sure to get the anti-theft code. You want to make sure that they have the code with the radio you're getting. There's a way to figure that out, but it makes it just a lot easier if they have the code supplied with you. I think mine is 56464 written there on the top, but I have it written down in a document that I saved when I bought it, if that's not it. All right, so we're just gonna put this radio back in, and then we're gonna move on to the DVD player, and we're gonna test them all at once, okay? All right, thanks. All right, so I've tried my best to get a decent angle for this particular replacement, but it's where it's at, it's pretty hard to get that. So I'm hoping what you can see there will help you out some. Again, we're gonna have to start the car, or we can move the gear stick down, and we're just gonna hold the brake while we do that. And we'll set the radio in on the top, cover here. And again, I've got I'm on the brake while I'm doing this at the same time. I hope you can see me plugging these in. Again, they can only go in one place. They won't fit any other socket. In there, so we're going to put that back in park now. Turn the car back off. And then we're going to go ahead and put the screws back in. is a plug that dropped down in here. I'm trying to fish out. Let's see. I'll put you on pause for a minute. Alright, now we're going to move on to the DVD player. Alright, so I've gotten the security code in, and what you do to do that is it'll turn the power on. Just press this button and it'll say code across here, and whatever your security code is what you type in. So mine was 564664, and then it'll come back up and you'll need to set your radio or whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and try a CD, and I know it's 2019, who uses CDs nowadays, but we're just going to check it out anyway. In these older cars, unless you've upgraded them to some Bluetooth capabilities or whatnot, let's see if it's going to take this. It's not even wanting to load in there. Let's see. There we go. Well, let's see. There we go. Loaded one up. Let's see if it'll play it. Some old Green Day. Yeah. Alright. So CD player is working. Before it would not even load it. Let's see. Let's see if it'll eject it now. Well, and that looks like it works good. So I'm actually going to try to see if the DVD player will work, just because we've got a new head unit. Okay, so we're going to switch over to DVD. It says it's loading, and it says there's an error. Let's see here. Let's try it one more time and see. Switch over to that and see. And it says it's loading. We're getting this screen. I don't think it's going to work. So we're going to pop that unit out too. Alright. Not going to load, so I'm going to put you on pause and get ready to change this unit out. Alright guys, we're going to do this DVD player. It shouldn't take as long as the radio did. So you want to pull out your cup holder, and there's a couple screws right there and right there. I'm just going to take those out and put you on pause a minute while I do it. Alright, so we've got those two screws out. Now we're going to move around to the side here. And there's a little tab right there. I'm going to pop it off. Alright. So that's out. You want to move your floor mat back. And if you pull that back now, you can see there's a screw right there in the corner that we have to get loose. I'm going to put you on pause and take that screw out. Alright, screws out. Just pull that panel down a little bit, and we're going to go around to the other side of the van, and from the passenger side do the same thing. Alright, so we're over on the passenger side. Again, go down, get this little pop out, pop that out. Pull that panel off, and then you've got a screw here. Alright, now we're going to just pull that panel straight off, and it'll come out. Well, you want to open the cup holder, and you just pull this straight out. Alright, so now you'll want to take this tab loose right here, and then we can take the DVD player out. There's 4 bolts. There's one here, there's one right here, and same thing on the other side. One here and one there. Okay, put you on pause and take care of that. Okay, we've got those bolts loose. They were 10 millimeters, by the way. Just gonna pull it down, and you have a couple of tabs in the back again. All right, so we just want to take and pull that little tab there, push down on it and pull at the same time. And same thing for this little gray one here. Just want to push on that tab and pull at the same time. Alright, so here's the model number. Mine is a 3911A-SHJ-A800. And here's the one I've gotten from the junkyard. 3911A-SHJ-A800. We're going to just stick it right back in. Put you on pause here. Radio's in secure. Excuse me, DVD player's in secure. And we're just going to stick the panel back on here. Well, we got to open this cup holder first. Just kind of stick it back under there. Alright, now we're going to take the screws and screw them back up into there. Alright guys, so here's the test. We'll see. I'm going to turn it on DVD, pop a disc in. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Load it up. And looks like we're working. Alright. So it fixed my issue. Again, my wife says this was caused by the power door jamming, and then her keyless entry wouldn't work, and the radio had to have the security code put in it, and the DVD wouldn't work. So I'm not sure if that's possible or not, but apparently something happened, and me replacing the parts fixed it. The parts from the junkyard together were about $100. Again, you'll want to make sure the serial numbers match on the parts, or they will not work in your system. And also get the security code that you have to type into the radio, or again the system will be no good. Alright, I hope this helps some of you guys. I know it was a pretty lengthy video of me changing parts, but again, I was just troubleshooting some of the issues in this old van and trying to make sure the system lasts for my kids a little bit longer, and maybe the van will last a little bit longer, and when they get a little bit older we'll get something nice. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.